God wants us to start viewing being accepted for who we are from another perspective. Because so many people say this: I just want to be accepted for who I am. And on the flip side of that, there are people who also say, oh, I accept them for who they are. So much can go wrong with that statement because a lot is required when you commit to it. Because think about it. It's not like you're saying, I accept you for who God is calling you to be. Because at the moment, my loyalty of acceptance lies in who you are now. There are a lot of people that can't see the wrong in a person. Or if they do, they won't speak on it. They tend not to overstep, feel it's out of pocket to correct or convict the person, all because they vow to accept them for who they are. There are people who sit and watch their friends bully and harass other people, cheat and scam people because they accept them for who they are. And listen to this, y'all. There are people who dare not to motivate and push their family and friends into the best version of themselves out of fear of possibly making them think that the version of them you vowed to accept ain't good enough. God did not create us to stay who we are. God wants us to grow, evolve, elevate. That's why he stays stretching and pulling us. That's also why a lot of people lose faith in God. It's like, God, you want us to trust in you, believe in you, and accept you, but you're making it hard on us because you require us to change. It feel like you don't accept us for who we are. But it's easy to have faith in Kiki and Man because they accept you for who you are without the requirement to change. God sent me to tell you, your loyalty in accepting them is not always love. It can be people pleasing. It can be you avoiding confrontation. And sometimes when you have a fear of rejection, it's you not wanting to poke at bears and risk having cracks in your connection. Real love is knowing it's not okay to sit and accept the person for who they are, especially when they're out of alignment, nor are they aiming to become who God is calling them to be. A real friend gonna be honest, even when it hurts. Real friends confront, correct, and convict. Real friends push and motivate. Real friends help and heal. Think about the life of Jesus and his disciples. Although he met them where they were, he didn't just accept them for who they were. He knew there was no way they was gonna get to the Father, remaining who they were. So he corrected, he convicted, he led, guided, and urged them to change. If the friends of the paralyzed man in Luke had just accepted him for who he was, he would have never got his healing. Because although they loved him, they had hope and faith in him being so much more. They pushed him into greater. Literally, because when they couldn't reach Jesus through the crowd, they lowered their friend in through the roof. We're not accepting people for who they are anymore, especially when who they are is where they plan to permanently reside. When who they are aren't bearing any fruit. When who they are is not speaking life into themselves or people around them. When they're complacent and stagnant. Because if I'm going to accept you for who you are, you must be slap dab in the middle, taking up your bed and walking. Because I'm not going to lay down there with you just to make you feel comfortable. Because just like those friends in the Bible, you're not going to stay mentally, emotionally, socially, or spiritually paralyzed around me. Because I'm going to push you to Jesus every time. But y'all be blessed.